Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about NMIXX's Expergo album. We're assuming I pronounced that right, and we're just going to move on. But first, just to go over this is going to work, I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we get started. Disclaimer number one, I've heard this album twice so far. I was staying at my mom's house last night, so I listened to it on the way over to my apartment. And then I listened to it when I took the notes. So 2 listens in. However, my opinions on these songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug says, music is subjective, and that is great. Starting off, we have the pre-release I did not even realize happened. I have no excuse, I'm not getting into it, but that song is Young, Dumb, Free, and I have some complicated feelings about this song. Like, I could get behind it if I'm in the right mood for sure, but I could say that about really any song. There's few songs that I am just like hard no at all times, but this one, it's complicated. The verses are messy, however, that's actually not really a deal breaker for me. I can deal with some messy verses, and Ju's rap, absolute slay behavior. Plus, the pre-chorus is actually quite good, so there is that too. However, the core area of conflict, the reason the song is complicated, is the chorus. Because the first half, I'm pretty sure it's like Frere Jacques. I don't remember what children's song it is off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's that one. But it's like, it's a children's song. And they use the beat of the children's song. And while that is a good concept, I can get behind the concept, the execution sucks. I hate the first half of this chorus. However, the second half of this chorus absolutely slays. Like, it's slapping, it's giving, it's serving and slaying in every way. Like, it's great. But, like, the first half just sucks. It's complicated. I feel like I can't describe it better than that. It's just complicated. Big picture, I'll probably listen to the song another couple times, but odds are it's not going in the Apple Music. On to the main title, Love Me Like This. And frankly, this is NMIXX's best title, at least to me, in my opinion. I am notoriously on record as hating their first 2 titles. I can't stand their debut, and Dice is better, but it's definitely not good. This one I would actually consider good, which not only is progress, but like I might even call it great at some point in my life. I just really, really like it. It manages to hit. For example, the verses are quite solid. I really like them. The bridge is also really pretty, and the pre-chorus is amazing. As for the chorus, I won't deny it did take me a second to get used to it. Like, the first time I heard it, I wasn't the biggest fan. I was a little bit disappointed. But, like, even by the time the song was over, by round 3 of the chorus, I was already totally here for it. I was absolutely having a moment. To summarize, I really like the song. I think it's NMIXX's best title to date, which, to be fair, not a high bar. They don't have a ton of songs in general, but I liked this one more than any of their other titles, so there's that. Next up, we have Password, but like with X's instead of S's, so my brain does read it as Paxword, but either way, it's Password. Like, that's the song. It's Password, and it's fun. I really liked it. I thought it was cute. I was here for it. I will concede, this is a basic pop song. Like, I'm aware of that fact. However, as I've said many times on this channel, I'm a pop girly. I love pop. I'm not offended by basic pop. I actually really like it. Like, the verses are super cute, the pre-chorus is great, and the chorus just hits. So, in spite of the fact that it is absolutely a basic song, I cannot overstate that. Like, if you're not into just basic generic pop, don't listen to this. But if you are, this song is really fun and I highly recommend it. On to the next song, which is Just Did It. And listen, I knew we were gonna get a bad song on this album eventually. I'm just glad we made it as far as we did. Like, we made it to the halfway point. We reached a song that I didn't like. However, that said, I really didn't like this song. The 2 areas of blame are the background music and the chorus, if you were wondering. The background music just isn't great. I don't really like it. And the chorus sucks. Like, I can't stand the chorus. The background music in the chorus itself isn't as offensive. The chorus itself is more offensive, but the background music kills the verses. So it's just, the combination is not working. However, there are some parts of the song that I like, specifically the pre-chorus. I thought the pre-chorus was quite good, however, the rest of the song is very much not for me. We have reached not only the penultimate song, but also my favorite song, which is My Gosh. And this song, listen, I can't help but vibe. It's so soothing, it's really nice, but also very stunning vocally. Obviously, I was aware NMIXX could sing, because like pretty much all JYP idols who are vocalists at least can sing. I don't think I realized just the extent to which NMIXX can sing, because, like, this song, they sounded amazing. Also, I think a part of it is just the fact that when I think of NMIXX's music, I think of very loud, very grating, very just not enjoyable sounds for me, because I don't really like, prior to this album, I didn't really like any NMIXX songs. I think I liked the B-side on their second single the most, but like, it was never in my Apple Music. I was never the biggest fan of it. But when I think of NMIXX, I think of loud grating noises. And then they put out something like this, and I'm obsessed with it. The same thing happens with aespa, for what it's worth. aespa to a lesser extent, because they do just have more songs to their name. But like when I think of an aespa title, I think of very annoying sounds. And then they'll put out something like I See You and I'll Lose My Mind. Same thing with this. This is essentially the I See You of the NMIXX cinematic universe. Anyway, last but not least, we have Home, and I hated the song. I hated everything about the song. There was nothing enjoyable in the song for me, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, so we're gonna move on. Score time. Overall, I'm gonna give this album an 8.4 out of 10. There were some songs on here that I didn't ever want to hear again, so there is that, but for the most part, I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the majority of the songs on this album, which for NMIXX, very surprising. I did not expect that. Again, I just don't really like NMIXX's discography, or I guess now I do, because I like around half their songs. But prior to this album, I didn't really like NMIXX's discography all that much. But like, I think it's that the bar was so low. I really do. I really think that I just had such low expectations that they just so superseded them that I had to reel myself back. Like, I did have to talk myself down. I was going to give this album like a 9 out of 10, and then I was like, no. It's not that good. But it is still quite enjoyable, at least if you ask me. So yeah, 8.4 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter at @_reviews. I will link that in the description along with any other NMIXX reviews that I have done. So you can check all that out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!